Hello everyone and welcome, my name's Ali. Today we've got some very cool information to do with Call of Duty Ghosts, a new pre-order bonus and a multiplayer map. This is very interesting news. I've got lots of details to explain to you guys, but just in case by the off chance you've missed any of my new DLC videos from today for Call of Duty Black Ops 2, make sure you check them out either in the description or just by clicking on my channel name, including new gameplay of a new zombies map called Buried and 4 new multiplayer maps. But getting down to business with this video, today Call of Duty confirmed a brand new pre-order bonus for a new DLC map called Free Fall. This is a skyscraper map where you're actually playing on a building that has fallen over on its side, and the only way you can get hold of this map for Ghosts at the moment is actually pre-ordering the game. However, if you remember last year for Black Ops 2, if you pre-ordered Black Ops 2 you got Nuketown 2025 early. It was then available to download later on, so I'd assume for Free Fall there will also be an option to download it at a later point after its release later this year in November. Now, one of the big things they're pushing about this map is they're calling it a dynamic map, i.e. parts of the map move, it's changing all the time, you have to adapt. The map isn't something that's stationary at the beginning and is exactly the same at the end. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in a second, but the interesting thing about this information is I actually came across it by accident last week, the fact that Free Fall was going to be a pre-order bonus when no one knew about it because it was only a video of about 400 views. You can see it on screen here. I was away at families when I came across the video. I took a print screen of it and then completely forgot about it until it was officially released today. In the description you can clearly see that it says Free Fall will be a pre-order bonus. However, the video and the link in the description has nothing to do with it. So what happened is they put Free Fall would be a pre-order bonus in the description when it hadn't actually been officially released yet. I came across it and I was like, there we go, that's a new pre-order bonus, and then completely forgot about it until today, which is completely my fault, but at least we know about it now and we have more details from Call of Duty which I'm going to read out to you guys so we have a better idea of how this map is going to act within multiplayer. Free Fall drops players into a shattered skyscraper on the brink of collapse. So the skyscraper was once up, it's now on its side between two buildings. Sideways staircases climb into the night sky, elevator shafts run along the ground, and what were once windows now form a terrifying glass floor, hundreds of feet above the street cities. Call of Duty Ghosts dynamic map events are on full display in Free Fall, as the shattered building continues to fall throughout the match. With each drop, everything from sight lines, paths, and choke points change in real time. The constantly shifting terrain will test even the most experienced Call of Duty players, and then it explains that if you've already pre-ordered Call of Duty Ghosts, you're going to get this map, don't worry about it. But that last line of the description is absolutely huge. It clearly says that the map is a dynamic map that changes with lines of sights and routes as you play. That's essentially like putting 3 or 4 maps into one and then just merging them together and having them switch between those maps as you go along. That means you could be playing, you could be in a really high line of sight, you could be watching over the map on one of the elevators, for example, and you've got a really good line of sight, and suddenly bam, it falls down a layer, and then suddenly you're in a bad situation, all the lines of sights are switched up and you want to get out of there. This is absolutely massive. It's going to really switch up multiplayer, knowing that the maps are going to be in a different layout at different points in the game. It means you're going to have multiple strategies from every single map within multiplayer because it's going to be changing all of the time. Now, it does specifically say that this map is dynamic. I don't know if that means all of the maps within Ghosts will be dynamic or if it will just be specific maps that do this, and some maps are the standard and don't change at all and are just like normal maps. I'd assume that was the case. I'd assume that this would be some sort of special map, because if you had a map on the ground, for example, it couldn't be changing all the time, and I'm sure a lot of people just want to see standard maps within Call of Duty Ghosts. But let me know what you guys think of this new dynamic pre-order bonus map called Free Fall. Do you think it sounds awesome? Do you think the idea of dynamic maps sound really good within multiplayer? Personally, big changes like this within multiplayer are awesome. That's what we want to see within Call of Duty Ghosts, is changes that sound really positive, and that's exactly what this sounds like. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you've already pre-ordered Call of Duty Ghosts, you're going to be getting this on launch day on November the 5th. And as I said at the beginning of the video, if you've missed any of my DLC videos from earlier today, definitely check them out. And there's also Call of Duty Ghosts gameplay on my channel showing off some single player gameplay. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you've done so, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on my next video.